Wi-Fi podcast,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. We're gonna talk
Where we
about
talk about a lot of electric cars.
yeah, we're gonna talk about the new Scout EVs, right? Those are pretty
Yeah.
cool. I got a
Oh,
picture of
don't
them.
you want to talk about the election first?
No, I don't care about that. I don't, so the new Scout EVs, they look a lot like Rivians. They just announced these yesterday.
Yeah.
Um, so they're bringing, Volkswagen bought the old International Harvester Scout brand, and now in 2027 they're going to come out with an SUV and a truck. Um,
Yeah, they look pretty cool too.
yeah, they look pretty cool, a lot like the Rivians, but Rivian's helping Volkswagen Group with the software, so the screens inside are ripped right from the Rivian. A lot of the architecture is definitely Rivian, but I think they're actually brand new vehicles. They're not just rebadged or something. So yeah, these look cool. It's good. Another choice. They're gonna be a while till you're able to get one of these things.
Yeah, 2027 I read.
Yeah, yeah. So they're not posing any immediate risk to anybody, I don't think. But yeah, I think you'll see a lot of these running around.
Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. I mean, they're like you were saying, there's a Bronco-esque to it.
Yeah, and we're looking at the original Scout, and that was like, it looked like one vehicle that had like a removable top, and you can either make it like an SUV or a pickup truck.
Yeah.
So now they have two separate vehicles now. It's probably way harder to do that. Yeah, looks pretty cool. So wish them luck. Now, as far as Wi-Fi goes, there's some new EnGenius cloud features that they added to the gateway. Right, this is pretty good feature here. Layer 7 filtering, right, on the EnGenius gateways.
Yep. All the EGS series gateways like the 510, 610, 620. There's another version coming out. They will all support like layer 7 policy route and layer 7 outbound filtering.
Yeah, so I was playing around with it a little bit. I put a filter on just from like my laptop. I said it couldn't access Facebook, right? So it basically took it about 30 seconds to block Facebook on this laptop, right? You could do it for the whole network, some part of the network, and it's pretty granular, like what you can choose as far as applications go, right?
Yeah, I mean you can choose a number of different things like advertising, business management, news, security, social web, and like photo sharing, social networking. There's a multiple things that you can add in there
Yeah,
or choose from.
so it's pretty rich as far as what you can do. Like so you can say all news, or you could say just want to block CNN or Fox or whatever. So
Yep.
you can drill down pretty granular on all these different applications. So that's nice. I know people have been asking for something like this for a while, right?
Yep. Yeah, there's a number of things that people have been asking for, but this is one item that a lot of people have been requesting.
It's not actually content filtering, I would say, right? It could, because it's not like you don't have a list of blocked websites or anything like that. It's just blocking based on the destination address and the protocol, I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's rolling out to all the gateways. Any other features coming out?
So that just a continuation
Yeah,
of layer
yeah.
7, right? So right now that's on a beta firmware.
Right.
It's already in the cloud interface, so that's been updated and it's on the beta firmware. So you'd have to go to the beta firmware to be able to use it. So just
Yes.
be clear of that, like, or understand that you have to be on the beta firmware.
Right. So it's on firmware 1.2.65 or above on the gateways to support this feature. And like you said, it's new, so it's still in the testing phase. But this is gonna add a lot of control to your network from the gateway.
Right.
So let me see here. I'm just looking, and Yeah, I'm just wondering like how it's going to work, how what kind of load it's going to put on the gateway, things like that. We'll find out as we move forward, as we get some more customers starting to use it.
Yeah.
Um,
And the one thing we haven't talked about, I don't even know how much information you know about this, but there will be a new series of cloud devices coming out. We're getting ready to launch, which is called Cloud Light.
yeah.
So this hasn't been really talked about at all, but yeah, there's a new series of products called Cloud Light coming out. So that'd be very interesting for a lot of folks. So that's coming by the end of November, maybe mid-November. So just a heads up on that one.
And that's the on-site, the on-premise controller.
No. It's still cloud.
Okay.
Now these devices may be able to work in standalone mode.
Oh, okay.
So that's a big difference. So like an access point, you can go in, you can configure the access point itself, or control it through the cloud and using the portal or using the app.
Okay.
And then there's one other way to manage it that we haven't really talked about. It's not a device whatsoever. So, but yeah, some big stuff coming out.
Some new stuff
by
coming
the
for
end
the
of this
cloud.
year.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we're sold on the cloud, like how it improves like the configuration monitoring, troubleshooting management, all that, right? Like, but there's a few holdouts out there that are like, I'll never buy a cloud device, right?
Right. And then there's companies that go like they're hybrid, right? They want part cloud, part on-prem kind of setups. So just trying to appease to that particular market.
Yeah, for
as
sure.
much as possible.
There's a few of those left, but I mean, I'm converted. I've seen how much easier the cloud is, and it's just too hard to troubleshoot. It got too complex to troubleshoot standalone APs with all the new protocols, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you're like, you're installing hundreds of APs like that, you need some sort of central management, right?
And even a couple, even if you have 5 APs and
it's just easier.
I mean, the problem is that people will go in and they'll configure them all differently. They'll just flip whatever settings on them, thinking they're going to make it faster or something. And then you have 5 different APs. They're all configured differently. You're having issues on all different ones, right? There's no way to troubleshoot that.
Yeah, it just makes your life a little bit more difficult.
A lot more difficult. All right, sounds good. So, all right, remember to like and subscribe. We'll be back next week. We'll talk about some more Wi-Fi and maybe some car features.